just coming in. Reports of shots fired at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. We don't know if there are any victims. We are hearing this coming from a tweet from Ari Fleischer saying, I'm at the Fort Lauderdale Airport. Shots have been fired. Everyone is running. Again, this is former George W. Bush press secretary Ari Fleischer reporting this.
So again, this all starting at about just before 1 o'clock. We got a report of shots fired at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. Moments later, after we came on the air with the information, we did have Broward County's Fire Rescue confirming for us that this did occur and that they would have at least one person transported. We can confirm that we have at least one picture confirming one person injured somehow. It's unclear whether he was shot or whether it was something else, but nonetheless, he is bleeding profusely.
And a frightening situation underway right now at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport in Broward County, Florida. Reports of shots fired in one of the terminals. We've seen aerial video from the WSVN helicopter, and there is some of it that shows that passengers apparently just broke through the security doors and ran out onto the tarmac. A number of reports of shots fired at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. It is obviously quite a serious situation. They've got that many people out there on the tarmac. Airports never like to let passengers get outside the secure area, so this is going to cause flight delays that are going to continue throughout the day at Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood, and possibly other places, because those aircraft are going to be slowed down in departing.
You know, we turn to social media as much as we can. It can be reliable at times, unreliable in others. But as we were searching for more information as to what transpired only moments ago at Fort Lauderdale Airport, I see a familiar face on Fox News, Ari Fleischer. You know him as a former White House press secretary. He's on Twitter, and apparently, according to his Twitter account, he's at the Fort Lauderdale Airport. And here's what he said on social media. He says, I'm at Fort Lauderdale Airport. Shots have been fired. Everyone is running. He continues to say the police said there is one shooter and 5 victims. He's now saying only a few moments ago, all seems calm now, but the police aren't letting anyone out of the airport, at least not the area where I am. Now, we've seen other reports that have matched the numbers that Ari has mentioned, but we do not have confirmation of that yet. And we don't know, again, what exactly transpired. It's 1:16 Eastern time now. According to the timeline, this would have all happened within the last 25 minutes, John.
So I will say that we continue to follow this. I'm going to just look up really quick. We've been talking
baggage claim.
All right, so we are now hearing that this is going to be Terminal 2 in the baggage claim area, which would be the ground floor area of the airport there. And that is coming from Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. Going back to Ari Fleischer's Twitter right now, who was one of the first people to report report about approximately 20 minutes ago that shots have been fired and that everyone is running. He's now saying that all seems calm now, but the police aren't letting anyone out of the airport, at least not in the area where I am. And this is happening in Terminal 2, apparently next to a Delta area there, and it is going to be the baggage claim area, which it's unclear from the social media posts, at least the picture that we saw of a person injured, how they got to where they were, if it was actually occurring inside the terminal as opposed to outside. As we look at live pictures now, we still see planes moving, some Southwest planes moving there. It's unclear whether they are just clearing the area or if this is going to be something where they're going to have to shut down the airport and all operations, considering what's going on right now. But there you have live pictures right now of hundreds of people standing on the tarmac there, some with suitcases, some not. It's now we also can take a closer look there. You can see some TSA folks on the outside, and now we also see a Broward County's fire rescue unit on the tarmac making its way to the scene there. This is apparently the D gates, and making his way around there. Again, this all started approximately 20 so minutes ago.